hello everyone. Welcome back to Invisible Inc. We're playing, with a bunch of mods and stuff, more missions and so on, and this is the one and only playthrough where we're going to be listening to Central and folks talk, so that's why we keep starting on this screen.
Another battery, another battle.
I've uncovered more information. The reservoir wasn't built to house a human intelligence after all. It was built specifically to house an AI.
But then isn't it massively over-engineered? There are no known AIs other than Incognita that would come close to requiring its full capacity.
Exactly. So either they're hiding an as-yet undetected supermassive intelligence somewhere on the net, or
they built it specifically to house Incognita.
ominous either way. Maybe you should have a chat with that thing and see if it knows anything.
Incognita is structurally incapable of hiding secrets from me. I programmed her myself, and I didn't teach her how to lie, even by omission.
Still, our children do grow up to surprise us, don't they?
Okay. So one thing I don't remember for sure is how many missions we have left in which the informant bonus will be active. You can't find that out between missions. You can only find it out during the mission by looking at the demon duration. I think it shows you that, and I just always forget to look. And I also don't know how many, how long it is that it gives it to you. I could track it back. This is we've had the bonus for 3 missions, right? If it gives it to you for 3, we're out. If it gives it to you for 5, we have 2 more. And I also don't know whether you can bring informant intel with you into Omni. I would like to if I can, because it is super useful to have all that information at the beginning of a mission.
This is a private corporate
difficulty
prison.
6.
They hold
So, another thing that I've talked about in at least one previous playthrough is it was the one with programs extended, having the extended alarms actually, about the concept of diving at the end of a roguelike, where at the beginning of a game you're kind of trying to build up more power, get stronger by defeating enemies and getting loot and so on, and of course, you don't defeat enemies in Invisible Inc. You escape them and steal money and buy stuff or whatever. But the idea is the same. You get stronger with every mission, obviously. That's what the money is for. You upgrade your agents, you buy gear, and so on. But at some point there comes a time when, say you have a couple missions left, where your goal is really just to... You figure you're strong enough already that you could win the final mission, but every mission you do has some chance of killing you. Say, I don't know, 5%? And if you squeeze out more value by doing more missions, you'll be slightly stronger by the end, but you're taking on more risk in the meantime, that something disastrous might happen. Maybe it doesn't kill you, maybe you just lose one agent, but that's still way worse than whatever value you could get out of the mission. And so I think at some point it becomes appropriate to try to do fewer missions instead of more. I don't really know if we're there yet, right? But if I wanted to, I could jump over to these executive terminals, spending 12 hours. And then from there, go somewhere 12 hours away, and then from there, go somewhere anywhere. No, somewhere 12 hours away, I guess. And we would do just 3 more missions before the final final mission. Or we could go much shorter and hop over here first, and God, it keeps flickering. Dang, Neptune moved everything. But we could do this in 6 hours, have another mission before the day is over, say the informant, and then have almost a full day left to pick up more missions for more rewards. I think we're kind of loaded on cash, and I'd like to find missions that give me items. Or actually agents, right? Yeah, maybe that's what I should do. So earlier I was thinking what I'll do is, okay, I want to do these 2 missions because they're close and you can grind out maximum value. But I'd rather end my turn away from Plastech if I can, because We just assassinated someone there, so all the plastic missions are going to be noticeably more difficult. That's the downside of the assassination mission. And I would want to end my turn where it's more convenient to go to missions in, say, Sankaku or Kano, and here. That's what I was thinking. So go boom, boom, like that. But now that I've sort of talked about how I have plenty of money and I want, like, items, I'm looking at this and I'm like, why don't I just go grab an agent, dump all my money into upgrading them, hopefully, assuming it's an agent and not, like, a rescue op for some, like, for a prisoner, and then go over here and do a security dispatch. That has good items. Then I miss this informant rendezvous, which is, sad. But it's sort of a compromise between, like, diving and getting value. And it takes advantage of all the money we have in the bank, hopefully. And then, with any luck, there'll be, like, a nanofab somewhere on the map that we can go to spend our remaining money. Because I think after, like, if I spend, like, oops, clicked, there we go. If I spend most, like, a tiny amount of this money giving Internationale 1 anarchy so she can steal pass cards. But I still have, like, 3,400 bucks. If I get a new agent, it costs more than 3,400 to fully upgrade one. But we're getting more money in this next mission as well, stealing from guards and safes and so on. And so I think we would have enough to get an agent fully up to speed in terms of speed and strength at least. Maybe just all the speed, 1 anarchy, and some strength. I'm not sure exactly. And even then, I think I would still have money left that I would want to go hit a big shop with. So that's kind of my dream. Let's figure out what stuff we're actually carrying onto the next level. I think I can sell the homemade shock trap, like, it's fine, but I'm not going to carry it onto a mission. Alright, I did buy that paralyzer, that's nice.
I have a client. I should charge you.
I might even consider keeping the med gel because I keep getting my agents shot. I don't think I will, though.
I should be able to move this and make a tidy
I
profit.
just don't have that much inventory space. I'm not yet ready to sell the lock decoder. There might come a time when I would want to use that, right? A cybernetics lab, for example, could show up. And I think some of the nanofab missions in World Gen Extended have a locked door hiding. And actually the security dispatch as well can have a locked door hiding extra goodies. So a lock decoder would be nice for those. I think these 2 plasma guns are, probably a little bit optimistic. We can bring 1. Consider killing 1 guard. This looks like an okay loadout. Lots of carrying capacity. I mean, not a ton, but enough. Maybe I should give... No, each agent already has a gun. Gosh, where did I get all these from? Internationale has 2, which I do think is reasonable. She has this one which recharges, which we'd rather use, but it's only good at the beginning of the mission, right? Afterwards, she'll have to use the piercing dart once they gain some armor. And then Draco has a gun if he wants to get some upgrades. And a solid weapon if he needs to KO someone instead. We are upgrading her anarchy, sure. So, yeah, I think we're going here to Kano, to this detention facility. And I hope to find out that I still have some informant juice left. I don't know if I will. But I think I'm just not going to this facility at all. We're going to hop over here next.
This is a private
let's get
corporate
in.
prison. They hold high-value targets there for interrogation and deprogramming. We lost a lot of agents in the raid. Some of our people may be detained here.
Transport being ready. Sending agents
Ha!
into the meat space.
Yeah, if you're a wimp, only open the cases with items you want. I want all items. Obviously. But yes, I do appreciate that. That's good advice in real life. Okay, facility layout and demons. So we do still have this. Draco, is that supposed to be Dracula? Draco is in Draco. Yeah, the draconian Roman guy, right? I don't think that's true. I don't think Draco was a vampire. He was an actual historical figure. Okay, valid for one more mission. Not active in. No, thanks for that. Not active in. Who knows what that means? Let me just mention that. I don't know. I mean, Heck will see this mission eventually, but not for like a few more days. It probably means not valid in Omni. Okay, we're back. I found no answer. I guessed that it might be a UI scaling mod bug, but I turned UI scaling down to 0, and then I still can't see anything more about this. So I don't know whether it means one more mission after this one, or like this is the last mission. Only one more. So I don't know. Anyway, wait, what? Why has it revealed the camera database? Huh? Oh, has International seen it? Oh, maybe she is close enough to see those. Okay, that makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think she is, though. She shouldn't be. She's very close. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm thrilled. I don't want to hack that shock mine, but I don't yet know if I'll have to. Gosh. Banks and International are both great at hacking. I want to scout with one of them and probably leave one back here to grab the hash keys from this thing next turn. I guess I should send International forward and leave Banks back. I might need that shock mine. Ouch, it's really tough to hack though. Oh, maybe I'm sending International forward because my only way out is through that red door. I think. Sorry, sending Banks forward. Because this is my way out, right? I still don't mind that I sent International up here. I needed her to be out of sight of this door when we opened it, just in case. Although I guess knowing the facility layout, it might have been impossible for anyone to see her standing here. I don't think that's true. We're gonna peek without opening here. Just this is a little dicey. Because she has a weapon that's too weak to knock this guy out. Wait, what the heck? Is this like a shock mine V2 or something? Do those exist? All the shock mines I've seen before only monitor like the area directly around them. This one sees like 2 tiles away from it. Huh. Is that related to, like, is it a different kind of item but just still called a shock mine? Or is it like all shock mines have vision that depends on their firewall number or something? I don't think so. Weird. Oh, I could whip that guy. I don't think I should yet. I should just have her overwatch. Or wait, can I get Draco? No. I can't get him close enough to help out with this. I'm like, I could send International up here and have her ambush, but I want her back this way. And she wouldn't be safe from this anyway, so. Maybe, though, it is worth 1 hash key. You know what? I probably should have taken this console first. Even planning to move International back here. I lose one hash key, but I get the power that I can parasite this and turn on the uplink and wisp this guy in a turn. I guess it's not that big a deal to give up on parasiting the camera database. It's only costing me 1 power to wait a turn. Because I'll or maybe none, but probably there will be something I want to parasite every turn. So I can flail something next turn instead, and it costs me 3 instead of 2. Not that big a deal. Okay, I'm gonna power uplink this and just hope I don't think I'm gonna have to go through here. I don't know. Oh, you know what? There's K&O. Their camera databases suck. I'll power uplink the camera database. They only have 1 camera anyway. Yeah. And then I can wisp this guy and find out. Okay, good. Banks is not in trouble. She'll just ambush in case someone comes in this way. And we can have Draco ready to pounce as well. Oh, sure. Okay, we're gonna... This is gonna be the turn, but I actually have to step away from it. Be right back. Okay, back. So, we were ending the turn here, yes? I don't think Draco should Overwatch. It would only help if, like, someone were coming this way and had no armor, but why would they do that? If they wanted to come over here, they'd go through Banks. Unless they were going, like, specifically this square or something, which is pretty low odds. Okay. Yeah. Let's end the turn. Pulse drone over there. Another guard here. Guard, like, against this wall. This guy came in here, I think. Right. Distributed processing as well. That's nice. Ah. I see we have blackout today. Oh, I hate that. God, that is the worst. Okay. Well, I'll figure something out. Oh man, that vision radius is just killer. Okay, that's not too bad to flail. The drone... Oh, right, you can't see him because you haven't peeked, and your vision radius is like only to here. Ah, this guy's coming into this room now, huh? Interesting. So his patrol route started around here. And he goes like this, and so he's gonna come back this way. He's doing a circle like this, I think. Oh, look at all these turrets! So, alright, let's do International first. We might catch the scent of a... Well, I think we might notice a console. But I can't really put her anywhere very good, can I? We can try. Hey, got one. Okay, that's another 7 power. That should help a lot. Even if she's trapped in this room this turn. So I think now I can afford to grab the pulse drone, and therefore I don't want to wisp him. I want to wait for him to see more guards and then wisp them. I'm gonna need this as well, but I have a sudden influx of power to help me get started, which is great. Okay, wisping. Oh, this guy's already got a wisp. And that's a red door, huh? Well, I mean, of course Banks can go in there if she comes around this way. I don't know if we want her to. Okay, now this is a reasonable looking wisp, I think. It's not insane value, but it's fine. And fine's all I need right now. Oh, 5! Are you for real? Oh, I should check what these are. I expect one of these later ones to be the blackout. I kind of want to know what else it's up to, though. Night, okay. Null pulse. Is that a permanent upgrade for that? For the guard that it gives the null zone to? I guess it must be, right? Huh. Double firewalls. Oh my god, okay. It says on objects, but I assume it just means on one object? Yeah, I feel like it should be worded the same as something like, you know. Yeah, there's no way for 6 power I could double all firewalls. That would be too strong. Okay, I have how many hash keys left? 3? Yeah. Let's see what the other passives are. Blackout. Neural feedback. Okay, we'll try to avoid that. And obviously I now like don't easily have enough hash keys to take out the blackout. I don't know if that's what I even want to spend my hash keys on. Taking out, you know, these might be worth something. I don't know. It's nice that this drone is immune to, wait, are you? You're stationary, huh? That's not very nice. Boy. How do I get into this room then? I guess one way would be to go through this room and make some noise like here to get his attention, and then dart in this way. Also, we could like open the door here, obviously, and then when he walks into the room, we could like make noise here and hide here. That's a pretty long path. And this guard who's looping through the area is going to be a real obstacle to it. But we could do it. I don't know if that's really even any better than like going this way. I mean, we need this. I need my power for so many things. And it's gonna knight me as well. Unless I dump like 2 hash keys into this to stop it from going off. Now I can take like a device for 8 power. Maybe this room is too ambitious a goal for the moment. Maybe I ought instead to focus on getting International into here so we can suck up all these consoles and hash keys. And make more of a start on things that way. Like, how much power is that? 7? Why are you saying hack for 3 turns? So 14 more power. I mean, I get it. It's saying hack for 3 turns because I'm mousing over this drone, but okay, whatever. I wanted to see this, obviously. So 14 more power, you know, it's something. These guys don't have any armor piercing, do they? I don't think so. This shock mine is really a big problem. If it were gone, I could just like, whoop, go through here. Draco, how loud is that gun? Because I'm just now realizing shooting this shock mine could be way better than spending firewalls on it. It doesn't have armor. Your gun makes no noise. Yes, I'd like to use this to kill guards to level Draco, but this shock mine is a huge problem, and if it were gone, I would be way happier, right? Blocked by what? Is this tall cover or something? It doesn't look like tall cover. There we go. Beautiful use of a bullet. Okay. We don't have to worry about that validate anymore as well. It's kind of one of the reasons that killing it is better than hacking it. So I guess we'll send Banks this way then. There's a guard right here, isn't there? Now I'm wishing I had waited to Wisp. I will peek because there could be a turret looking at me, I guess. I don't want Banks to have to peek at him, because I want her to be able to get to here if he's not going back into the room. I want someone else to do it. But no one else has very good line of sight to here. I guess Draco could do it if Banks steps into the room, right? We know she wants to go somewhere in the room. Oh, really? He's coming even further in, huh? Okay. Also, Banks should be good here then. Or here, rather. Unless someone's coming in through this door, which is doubtful? Not a guarantee, of course. Could hide here. Puts her in this guy's blind spot when he turns. And in principle, makes her a little safer to people coming through this door, right? Because they'll only notice her if they turn this way. If they keep going straight, they'll miss. But I don't think that's really... I'm not even sure that's true, because when they open the door, they'll be standing here, and they will have line of sight to that square. So never mind that. Okay, so we're going to put Banks here. I still want to get International into this room. I'm not sure that I can, but give it a go. And Draco obviously has to get out of the way here. And I guess this is the direction to go. Now, we don't need anything urgently. So we can afford a slow hack on, like, this power supply. Oh. This guy's a sharpshooter, huh? Could make it a bit difficult to get by him, huh? Yeah. Because he'll notice if we try to leave. Which we'll have to, because this guy's going to be coming through here. Maybe I should have sent Draco that way. Whoops. Okay, well, I mean, we can be noticed. It's not the end of the world. And it is tempting to start a parasite here and get through it eventually. But with Knight on the table, so to speak, on the board, that would reinforce this, right? Knight is within range 3, 1, 2. Okay, it's actually not in range, but it would hit the shop. Which I don't like. The shop is like my favorite objective here, except for the agent, who by the way, is here? None of the rest of this stuff looks the right shape for a detention center, I think. So, agent must be that way. Exit looks like it's here, I think. Here's a funny thing Banks could do that never occurred to me. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I mean never occurred to me. It hadn't occurred to me yet, and it doesn't often occur to me in situations like this one. But we're worried about someone coming in through this door, right? I could put a hologram right... Well, first of all, I could put it here. But this guy would notice it when he walks by and get very upset, so we don't want to do that. So I could put a hologram here. Someone would hear it when they walk through the door, and they'd be like, what the heck? And they would go investigate. But Banks could be on ambush for that. Whereas if there's no cover here, as soon as they open the door, they're going to see her. So I think it is actually a fairly responsible thing to do. It's a small chance someone's coming through here, I think. But also, having this on a one-turn cooldown is not a large penalty. In exchange for being slightly better prepared for a surprise. And Draco can end his turn by peeking just to be safe, I guess. Okay. Okay, someone down there, but further down. Here comes the sysadmin to check out drone, I guess? And now check this out. Interesting. The elite security can't get to where he wants to be because of this guy, so he's not actually going all the way through here. Okay. So let's observe the sharpshooter real quick. I suppose he's gonna, like, get out of the way and then go here? Okay, he's just coming straight down. I should have left this door open, actually. So the Banks could steal from this guy without alerting him or making him notice. I think I'm gonna leave that for later. I think I'll open this door without peeking. Okay. Now I think the guard I heard is in this area, right? I don't think he's over here. So I feel like money is not our biggest concern right now. If we end up not getting to steal from these guards, then whatever. I want to make sure Banks can explore and find all the stuff we need to find. Oh, speaking of which, where is... This isn't the exit. It's the incognito room. Maybe this is the exit. Yeah. Okay. Let's move the drone first. I forgot I had him. Get great scouting intel for free this way. Yeah, we know this is the prisoner area, so I don't even really have to check it out, I think, actually. I mean, it might be nice to know if there's a turret in this room or something. What I really want is... I shouldn't have gone this way. I should have sent the drone, like... into here. But now that we know that no one is coming in from this side, it's fairly safe for Banks to hide here. Good. We get to check out this guy. And I'm going to open the door here to get a better peek rather than observe him. Because if he is coming my way, I'll ambush him. And if he's not... And which, by the way, it looks like he is. It looks like he came from up here. But that doesn't mean he's coming back. He might be on a circle kind of thing. I think he is coming my way, and we're going to be KOing him. Oh well. That's going to trigger neural feedback. And additionally, his thing here, is that right? No. So these two, I think, just kind of chill where they are, right? So that next turn, they can break through. Parasiting. Let's see, where's this guy going? He wants to check this out. Can he reach? I think not, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's going to be here. So, if we hack something else this turn, it'll turn him around. Validate's a little scary. You can take the shop. I don't think I need to go into this room. It looks like it connects up to this. Well, no, there could just be like a safe here. I would hear if there were a server terminal, so there shouldn't be. But this kind of like 3-wide thing, I think there's a wall here and some device right there. Probably a safe. What about applying another wisp this turn? I hate spending so much power, but it would get the system admin, it would get this sharpshooter, and it would get this guy, right? And I could still parasite something? I think I'll do that. Aha! Now we can see Banks doesn't have to KO him. Because he's coming this way, but he's not going to notice her. Very good. And the system admin does indeed end his turn here. And we had already observed this guy, but now we've tagged him as well. So how much does a guard see when they're standing here? Does he see like this square? That's what I want to know. I think he does. So if I want to loot this next turn, I will need the sysadmin to see me. Which might not be so bad, but it would be nice to keep him busy, wouldn't it? Like, I could just flail the shop right now to send him over there. It's basically throwing away 2 power. To keep the sysadmin from coming into this room? Is that good? I don't think it's that great. I think if he wants to come in, then whatever. This guy really is not going to be a problem, huh? Just a big surprise to me. Don't want to do this. It might steal my... It probably would steal the camera database. Yeah. Alright. I mean, the other thing is... I don't know. Let's just... Maybe Parasite nothing. Because I don't really know what I'm going to want to hack next turn. And Parasiting instead of Flailing is just saving me 1 power at the expense of flexibility. And right now I think I want flexibility. So we're going to wait on that. And I really hate Pavis. How are you supposed to pronounce that? Let's look that up. Pronounce... Well, let's just ask Merriam-Webster instead of asking some random pronounce YouTube video. If I say Pavis, Pavis? I think that's what that notation means. Well, that's what I get for believing I can read, like, less commonly Pavis? Huh. Pavis. Alright, now let's ask YouTube.
Pavise.
Pavise?
Pavise.
That's horrible. Is that really how you say that? Dictionary.com. Pavise or Pavis, I think?
Pavis.
This guy says Pavis. See, wait. Oh, the E is optional. You can write this with or without an E. There's 2 different spellings. Huh. I think Pavise is insane. I think that's just like someone fed a robot like the text and asked them to guess how it's pronounced. That's why I don't like asking YouTube. Doubling fireballs on stuff is very unpleasant. Together with Knight, huh? I don't know. I think I'm just gonna let it go. Figure out like what to do later. Because if it wants to blow all of its power on this stuff, I don't know. Maybe I can actually fight it on power eventually. I don't think I can, but I certainly don't think I can. You know, if I just like slow this down by 1 turn, I don't think it's really gonna be like that's gonna be what's wins me the game. So let's make sure International has peaked as well. And end the turn. Ah, you can get to that save without him noticing. He doesn't see the square. Okay, I thought he would. He sees this one. Huh, weird. So International could actually steal from both of these guys. We wouldn't get as much money as with banks, of course. I was hoping... What the heck is this? Oh, I see. This is a like little 3x2 thing that has a safe in it. I was hoping to see whether there's a wall here, whether Banks has to come in or not. Ah. A wall of a sort, huh? Fine. Sprinting here seems like an awful idea. Oh, elite spec ops! Who said it was okay to let you in the room, man? Take this in case someone else wants it. Oh, you know what? I still could, I guess, actually send the drone through the laser beam to let Banks in. But I still have to get through this power supply. Oh, what did it double on? Right, a shock mine somewhere. Which one? One that I haven't found yet, I guess. Oh. No, this one. But it has 5 firewalls. Somehow. Well, that means it wasn't doubled, right? And it gave someone a null pulse. Who? Presumably not you, because I control you at the moment. Oh, I should be able to see it from here, right? Maybe not. Huh. Maybe the captain? In here? Boy, Banks can't even knock this guy out. So, we're gonna flail the safe and Draco's gonna open it. I say Draco because I want International to steal from these guys. I do also want International to come up here and get these consoles, though. So I'm not totally sure about that. Maybe she ends her turn here. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I should... Well, no, I guess I had to trigger this after opening the safe. Because even if I walk here and then open the safe, I'm going to have to walk back, right? Nice. Kind of want to give that to International, but nice. So if I want to get her to here... no, it has to be here. She can afford to steal from this guy, but not the other one. Okay, so let's check for a key card. And also take the money, even though it's not the maximum I can get. I just want to get some and not have to worry about getting Banks back there. Okay, I am obviously paying the money here. What? That's insanely strong? Okay. Sure. I'm sort of lost track. Okay, this guy can... Sure. These are the 2 squares I can step on.
What the?
So give International the cloaking rig. And then she's gonna hide here. System admin's going there, which means he won't see anything. Although it's kind of weird, this guy's movement hasn't updated at all. I could toggle this door to make sure the sysadmin comes to the door and doesn't do anything funky. I don't know if I even want that, because it might just change this guy's path in a way that I don't want. Yeah, because then he'll open the door, and there's nowhere good for Draco to hide. Actually, there's already... Well... Okay, Draco might get noticed by the sysadmin, but not spotted, I suppose, if we do this. Okay, Banks' turn. I still hate this guy. Ugh. I mean, I could shoot him with my neural dart, or with the demon gun. I don't know how good an idea that is. We take an alarm level, we take a demon. There just had to be Spec Ops somewhere, huh? Eventually, I could wait long enough that I could bring this drone onto this laser and get out that way. But I'd also have to hack this turret, which would mean 5 firewalls. Oh, this is the actual power supply for the laser, in fact, right here. It only has 2 firewalls. Well, maybe that's the way I get in. Flail this now. Which, by the way, distracts the sysadmin so that I won't worry about him spotting Draco. Flail this. Parasite the power supply. Or, I mean, I could flail it as well. Get through a bit faster. There's still a path through here without disturbing the shock mine. It gets Banks exploring a bit faster. This isn't even really the direction she wants to go, but it does give her a path to being useful somehow without having to deal with the Spec Ops right away. And it avoids like triggering Night. I just like don't want to hack anything with Parasite unless it has exactly 2 firewalls. I think I'm gonna do that. So let's take this. Costs 8. And I think I won't spend power flailing this instead of parasiting it just to speed up Banks, because I feel like we're more constrained by the amount of power we have than the amount of agent AP we have. So I'm just going to hang out here where it's like most obviously safe, even though anywhere in this room should be okay. And I could like hide here to be maximally greedy. Who knows? Maybe someone's coming around the bend, right? So let's in fact Overwatch with a good weapon. And peek. I can't imagine this Overwatch going off, but I just want to be careful. Likewise, may as well ambush here. And here? There are definitely none of those going off, but... And then we parasite the power supply. Because it's funny, when I saw a power supply next to another device, I was just like, oh, that must be the turret power supply. But there's not a turret here, so that ain't how it works. This is the real power supply for the facility's laser grid. Alright, that seems okay. Remember, International's job here is just like walk across the room, grab the console, and then walk back. She is not to attempt to infiltrate this room with the camera and the turret guarding it. We're just going to leave that room alone. It has a lot of guards and no rewards. We're going to get everyone through this way. Where everyone might just be Banks and the agent that she rescues. She might do the rest of the mission herself, I don't know. Okay, we're done, right? Seems good. The drone got some armor. Yeah. So, are we sprinting? I think that's crazy. We obviously don't take this path because we would walk on the shock mine and die. I think sprinting is probably not good. But, like, where could a guard be, right? And if there is one, I could ambush him if I had to. Or rather, just shoot him or something. I think I want to get out of this area. Okay, that square's in cover. I want to peek this so I can get started hacking the battery storage. These are all pretty good. I mean, I assume my bank account info is the one that's going to give us credit. Credits of some kind, maybe? I don't know what the other two are going to do. Give us a charge pack? Give us... I don't even know what this... Alright, I gotta know. She has her AP back. How does that interact with sprinting? If I unsprint, is she going to go back down to 8? And then I won't be able to resprint? I don't know. Weird. So 1, 2, open peak. Yeah, I think I'm going to take all the hash keys on this one. Well, International can still go, right? She's just going to grab power and, like, 1 hash key. I'd like her to grind this out, but she can't do that yet. Next turn, she probably could. So this is enough that I could turn off Blackout if I wanted to. Oh, I have 4 hash keys, but Banks could give me 4 more, and then I could. I feel like now that I've wisped most of the relevant guards, I don't mind the occasional peek just to see what's going on. So I don't think I want to do that. But I don't know what I do want. Well, I kind of want more power. I have 19 right now, and so I obviously can't take more. But I could spend a bunch of it very easily. I don't know, like, how that... That's just to say that I don't necessarily want to spend 4 power here. Yeah. So let's just slow down Pavis, let's say. A bit more. Well, I don't have to decide now. I'm taking 4 hash keys here, but probably only 1 here. There's no way this guy sees into this room. Oh, is it going to give me the bonus again? Probably not, right? Because this one doesn't have the option to leave the console for now. It shouldn't. If it does, I can't help taking it, I guess. No, okay. So we should take this safe while we're down here, I guess? Actually, we should take the battery while we're here. Oh, that's why I should have taken only one hash key. I was thinking, oh, I'll just open this up so I can start hacking, but I should also finish hacking at this time. Okay, so flail this. Would you look at that? It's the device that I knew would be in here. Flail this. Yeah, see, ending my turn right next to this thing would be
at all costs. It's the only thing keeping us alive.
Would be quite reasonable, and that's why I should have just taken one hash key. I was thinking I was going to just open the door, peek, and run up here, but that's not what I did. So I dropped a hash key here. But having done that, I guess I can end my turn a bit further forward. I'll go all the way up here. If someone in this room hears me, then whatever. I have a hologram generator, which I will now place down just in case. It's kind of nice that she can't see very far. I don't have to worry about accidentally shooting someone up there. Can this guy see that square? Doesn't matter. It's all in cover, right? But I think he can see this doorway. If I open the door... Oh, he's Assault. He has terrible vision. I think I'll be okay. Anyway, so I want International. Oh, I can't see this square, so I don't know if this guy has vision to it. Is that what's going on? Okay, sure. But obviously he does. I just want her to come up here and grind out some hash keys, I think. I don't want to do it now, but I want to be up here in position to do it in the future. I could put Draco here to let him slip by if that seems useful. So, this is the Sysadmin, right? Ah, it's not. I said this guy's an Assault. He'll have terrible vision, but he's not. He's the Sysadmin. He's coming to check out this battery. Okay, so if I open this door, I think this square will become actually watched by him, not just noticed. It's kind of annoying. Maybe I shouldn't have put this down. Should have put it like up here or something. I don't know. I don't think that would have worked out so great anyway. What do I hack now? The shop? That would make the Sysadmin immediately like turn and go that way. Except I don't think it would. Because... is this one with only 2? I think I should take this. I don't know exactly what I'll use it for. Actually, maybe I should take nothing again. Or this safe. Maybe that's the way to go. It's going to trigger Portcullis, but I don't think that's a big deal. It doesn't affect Parasite. And we proved in the last mission that you can always just flail through stuff if you have a big enough device. And this 8 should do it. So yeah, let's just take this. And I should be able to actually go loot it without the Sysadmin noticing and then get out of his way or something. Okay. Boy, Banks made quite a run, didn't she? She came from like here, down here, and up, thanks to that, all those memes. This is 8 power, which is more than I can fit. So, before I do that, I want to flail something. Or at least parasite it, I guess. Maybe parasite the shop? Yeah, see, he does see this, and right now it's in cover, but if you open the door, it won't be. It's kind of funny. Still, I can open the door, peek, and then run through. Ah, I can power up like on this turn, of course. How about this AI power core with 8 things on it? That's how I'll spend that power so that I can fit all this stuff, and I'll use my hash keys on Pavis. Which until like this playthrough, I've never had to say that out loud. Like, I remember learning that word when I was playing Diablo 2 back in like the 90s, question mark? Diablo 2 was out in the 90s, right? Late 90s? It might have been early 2000s. I know StarCraft came out in 95 and Brood War in 98, but I don't remember where Diablo 2 fit into that. Anyway, this was an item you could get there. And in my head, I've been saying Pavis all this time, on the rare occasions when I need to mentally pronounce it, which is like never. But it just like doesn't seem like you should pronounce it that way. So I looked it up, as you guys remember, and apparently Pavis is like close enough. I guess I need to actually turn it down a bunch more. Let's just do that. And I just vowed never to trigger night by hacking stuff all at once only.
I think I saw something.
Yeah, so this should now be noticed or watched by him, right? Oh, good news. There's nothing in there unless that tile is a safe. Could it be a safe? How many have we found? 1, 2, 3. So it certainly could be. But if it is, I don't mind missing it, I guess.
Hey, what was that?
Oh. I didn't think he was going to notice that. I mean, I've already gotten a great reward, right? I could like take extra money here and make sure I have enough to upgrade my agent. Alarm advancing's 2. I mean, I have way more money than I need, but there's always places to spend money, right? Except when there aren't. I'm gonna take the credits. I think. We have everyone tagged, so when making this go up to level 1 is not that big a deal. It's just 200 extra credits, really? Okay, not sure that was worth it. I'm certain it wasn't. Anyway, what I should have done with that was move from here, which was in cover, to here, which is in cover. And then down here, which is out of his sight, and then here. Oh, I guess I should actually... Hey, what? I didn't click on that. I should drop the keycard on the floor instead of putting it in the safe so that it's easy to get back if I want it. Alright, well, I mean, I can send the sysadmin somewhere else. It's not that big a deal. Shoot, is that the Spec Ops coming back? It is, right? This is where he goes to? Well... I guess I've sort of blocked myself off from the objective for a little while, unless I'm willing to shoot him, which I don't think I am. Given so much, I may as well just chill back here. Interesting that it doesn't increase its firewalls, just its armor. It's very helpful, of course. It means I can take it back whenever I need it. Ah, right. International can grab more hash keys. You know, right. So I can flail this power supply, which is useful enough. And that'll send the sysadmin back, but it won't send back this Spec Ops fellow. Oh no, he's not Spec Ops, he's... The guy standing here is Spec Ops. But International can actually distract him with some sprinting, right? If we're careful. Because he's standing right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could sprint to this square and hide there, and nobody would ever know. And I think that would be doing Banks a great service. As long as we also distract the sysadmin this turn, which we can do. So let's take this power supply. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So sprint here.
I heard something.
Now the Spec Ops is off the trail. It's a little bit scary though. Because what if this guy, the guy who's patrolling here, what if he comes back into the room while I'm standing there? I guess Draco's gonna have to distract him. That should be fine. Turn down Pavis a bit more. Do I really just want to grab one hash key, or should I take all 4 and never come back to this hellhole of a room again? It's not even that bad a room, it's just like kind of inconveniently positioned. I don't even know what to do with all of these hash keys. I could use them on Knight or something to let me parasite the big stuff, but I have enough power that I'm just flailing the big stuff. I guess in a bit that's going to go away. But I should be here for at least, you know, a few more turns. I can... more than just 8, rather. I could spend 3 more on Pavis and still have plenty for Knight in case I want it. And then just, like, take the big steal on that. So Banks could have ended her turn a little more aggressively, like here or something, since the sysadmin's not coming back. But I'll take what I can get. I am a little bit puzzled about the location of the last 2 safes, though. Right, there are still 2. We found 1, 2, 3. And that's it. They could both be in this room. But I'm starting to wonder, one of them might actually be here. Wow, that shocked mine, huh? Doubled from 5, apparently. Secured by null drone. I mean, that's fine. But who? I checked and there wasn't a guard in here. And it's only range 4, right? Oh, maybe it can target devices? Is it the shock mine? Ah, I see. I thought they were giving it to guards. Oh, it does say, look at that. Higher firewalls improve vision range. And it must have said that on the one over here that I blew up. Okay. So this one has 10. Does it sees even further. Yeah, it sees 3 tiles. Cool. Or more like 2.5, I guess. So it doesn't see this. Very interesting. Now, Banks is a bit overloaded right now. But I would like to see the shop. I guess we can see it on the way back. It's fine. Hopefully. It's just like the patrols are all going to change real soon now. And it might not be so easy. Gosh, even International might be in a lot of trouble when the patrols change. Okay, whatever. We'll worry about that later. I don't think we're parasiting anything. I could recapture the null drone just so it doesn't bother me. What database is this? The demon database. Alright, I don't care. I mean, I could, like, parasite this and start churning away at it and let the knight go off as much as it wants. It seems like a pretty awful idea. But it would mean that, like, if I don't ever parasite this, it might get so big that I can't get into the room later when I want to check for a safe. So, could be worth something. It'll help Knight be on cooldown for if I want to take other stuff as well. Yeah, maybe this is a good investment. Let's just do that. I don't know, it seems a little bit weird. But I can articulate some reasons for it that make a little sense. We'll see if they make enough sense. Draco still has no anarchy, right? Yeah. Okay. So he can't steal from this guy, or like go check anyone else out. Okay, I guess we're done with the turn.
Investigating area. Must be imagining things.
Alarm level 1. Guard is now searching additional sectors.
Oh, right. I never did, wisp this pulse drone, so I don't know where it's going. I think sprinting up here is a brilliant idea. Will the security hear me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he will. But I'll be in cover, it won't matter.
I heard something.
And the assault down here will be miles away, of course. Does it matter whether I go up or down? I don't think he'll... 1, 2, 3... He would hear me on this square. I'd rather just go down. I always forget... I think the captains in here do get patrol changes. I'm not sure, though. I think I'm gonna Overwatch here because he could easily have enough armor that my melee weapon won't work on him. I forgot this guy only has 360 peripheral. And he has 180 normal. Isn't there some guard somewhere that has 360 complete vision? And you can, like, only deal with him by distracting him with doors and stuff? Or sound and then ambushing him? Maybe I'm just getting it confused because in, like, the early days of my playing, I thought you basically never wanted to get spotted, and I would see this and be like, this guy's impossible to... Or not spotted. Never wanted to even be noticed. This guy's impossible to deal with. But of course he's not. You can sneak up behind him. I don't think there is a super elite Spec Ops, but maybe there is. Or, you know, whatever it would be called. The good news is, all these changed patrol patterns do seem to mean that nobody is coming for Internationale, so she can just chill, and so can Draco. Could work on the drone, or frankly just take him. I don't see much reason, though. I might want all my power to get through the stuff up here quickly. Yeah, let's just not. You may as well ambush in case someone comes up here. You should have been doing that before, really. I had a brief heart attack where I thought this guy was going to turn to face Draco before he comes down here, but of course that makes no sense.
Looking around. Absolutely nothing going on.
Pulse drone came in here, huh? Maybe I should hack it before it, like, sneaks up on Draco. I didn't hear anyone up here, I think. There can't be a camera here, or a guard, or a turret.
Did you hear something?
Okay, got him. So I guess we stop sprinting. Parasite? To grab it on the way out? Seems okay. And then hide here, so I don't have to fight him? Because if he's running to this square, he's going to go here, 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 here. I'll be in his blind spot when he turns this way. From here. Then he's going to get here, and he's going to turn this way, and he'll only investigate these squares. So this space is safe. I think it's the only safe space in the room, right? Even using the hologram generator wouldn't help in any way that I can see. Yeah, okay. I'll ambush in case something weird happens. I don't know. It's hard to imagine how that could work. So anyway, it turns out captains do get patrol changes. Wasn't sure. Now I know. I mean, we might want the pulse drone at some point. You know, I should have actually parasited this camera. Now that I've spent the power parasiting this, it's sort of taking care of the night issues all by itself forever. Because night is going to trigger on the first thing I hack each turn, which will be this. So I might as well just spend 4 power to get this camera. Should have done it earlier. And then if I ever want to, I can flail this to get back in the room. Or not back in the room, but start grinding hash keys out of it anyway. It would be nice if we could to somehow get someone else to like the shop or to this room or something. But I'm perfectly willing to give up on that last safe, because there's only one here. I think the last safe has to be on this square. 1, 2... I'll count them again. 3, 4. I don't think there can be any more in this area, so this has to be the last safe. So it would be sort of nice to get there, but it's not urgent. No one has a key card except Banks. Did I put one down on the floor somewhere? Yeah, it's like here. Okay, I guess that's it. Seems good.
Nothing.
So I don't know where this guy's going yet. I could keep him in the area by sprint tapping him here. I don't know if I want that. Let's sprint first. Observe him. He's going... Oh, he doesn't realize he's investigating. He's just on his patrol, so it won't show me his investigation point because we interrupted him by making him investigate this instead. I see. Alright, well, I think I'll be in here for a little while, so let's just distract this guy while we pick his pockets.
Hold on.
There's the other key card. I guess I'll put this on the ground so that the second agent can carry it out in case that's useful. Or rather, the agent I find in here. I don't think there can be any guards or turrets, but I will open and peek just in case.
Incognita has detected a prisoner in one of the cells. Enemies of our enemies may be our friends, as they say.
You know, sadly, if I hadn't peeked, I could afford to let him out this turn, so this has cost me a lot of time. But I think we have plenty of time. Branch. Oh, no. Oh, now I regret putting all those parasites down. Well, you know what? Oh, shoot. I should have wisped this guy. I still can... if I wait a little while. Yeah, having him on the loose is going to be a nuisance. Is this coming up here? I mean, we can go hide from the null drone. I mean, I guess I said I wanted to get someone down this way, didn't I? Security, security, sharpshooter. Where's Spec Ops? Oh, this is him. He didn't change his patrol because he was distracted when the alarm went off. Right. So I can, like, put Draco here. He has a cloaking rig, so he could maybe do some fancy stuff. What? Oh, I was like, how come closing this door affects Draco's ability to see the room? But of course, Internationale has a peak that's allowing her to see most of the room. And closing the door cuts that off. Gosh, look at all these guards. Having a party. Where's the sysadmin going? Checking out this console maybe to decide what to do next? I'm not sure if I should hit the branch right away. I probably should. Not now, but like next turn, once I can use it. It's gonna be a bummer because I'm gonna like be hacking firewalls for this thing. Why does this cost 5? I must have 3 parasites down. 1, 2, 3. Sure. I mean, if I wait till next turn, there's only going to be 6 firewalls worth of stuff that I still am hacking with Parasite. Although if Night goes off, it'll be a lot more. Yeah, so let's turn off Night for a turn. And then we can think about, like, flailing this stupid shock mine before flailing the terminal up here. Pretty disappointed we're not getting another agent, though. That was the only thing I could spend my money on, really. Obviously, there's shops. But I have a lot of money. Where's the exit? It's way back here. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. This thing has turned out maybe questionable, but also not horrible. I could just wait one more turn, I guess, before hacking this. Save myself a chunk of power. I don't think we're in that... I don't know, the prisoner's so hard to get out. He's so slow. He was like 5 AP or 7. I think it's 5. He sucks a lot. No, he must have like 7 or 8, right? Surely he wouldn't have 5. I don't remember. So obviously, like, we could bring Internationale down as well. But I feel like I want her keeping tabs on this pulse drone, if nothing else. Should have just closed this door, probably. Oh, I did. Okay, so this guy won't see if I open this door. I have to say, Blackout is not as big an imposition as I kind of feel like it should be. Obviously, it makes me play a little more cautious, but okay, I guess I have everybody wisped, right? That's a pretty big deal. But the fact that you can, like, peek works around it. I try to peek fairly often anyway. I don't know. Anyway, I think we're done with the turn, right? Yeah.
Guess it was
Looking
nothing.
around. Must be imagining things.
Nothing.
Okay, so this assault is now patrolling the corridor I want to escape through. The drone... Okay, that's fine. I don't really care. And now I have my kind of decision point. I think it is necessary to just take this shock mine. So that the branch doesn't go off. And I have the power for it, it's fine. Anything else I want first? Probably the shop, right? And only then.
Warning, demon installed.
I don't know what this guy's doing, but I do know he's leaving, because the other end of his patrol was out here somewhere. Or the first end of his patrol, really.
Incognita has scanned his identity. He has wealthy benefactors. It may be worth our while to help him.
I really don't want to open the door to get this guy's attention. I could knock him out. Actually, I do have a paralyzer. Oh, it's one of the ones for 20 bucks. I think that's actually worth it. I'll spend 20 bucks on this guy. 20 bucks and an alarm level? Maybe not. 6. I just like don't want him mucking up this area. Guard armor is about to go up as well. Yeah, let's just get rid of this guy.
Did you see that?
I do also have Amnesiac, which I could use on him instead. I don't really think I want him to wake up at all. This adds like 4 turns, which is pretty amazing. Now, these 2 devices are still going to be finished while Branch is active, so I'll be on like a 3 firewall limit basically, but that's fine. You're the Spec Ops, but I don't know where you actually are. Apparently you're up here. I can just barely get to there, huh? And if I did... Well... If I were really confident, I would move here. It does actually look safe. The Spec Ops will just barely not notice, because we're in cover. And we know he's going back into this room next turn, because he's on that 2-turn patrol. These guys all are not going up into this line, which means they won't notice this unless they're looking at me right now. But none of them are. Someone's going back into the guard elevator. Kind of weird. I think I'll go here, peek to make sure the plan is okay, and then hide here to let me get the shot a bit sooner. Yeah, seems fine. No one's looking right now. They don't seem like they're going to start. And he can maybe even buy some ammo for his pistol? I'm not sure that's a good idea. What is this? Oh, the door kicker. So... Right, this is just like kicking. Right, it gives him a melee weapon with 4-turn KO. Oh, sadly, he's the one who's already got a slot used up, so he doesn't have space. A sniper dart. So this works better if they're far away. Okay, sure. I think giving him the ability to kick people is really useful. Kicking doors is like not that amazing. But it's like a weapon that you wouldn't have to carry. The thing is, I want the smoke grenade as well. They're really useful for escaping. Ammo, 1 out of 1. So you can reload them with charge packs? Interesting. The gun is not bad. It has some armor piercing. But it's quite loud. I'm not that excited about it. And the KO time is not that high either. I just kind of love this thing. It's so funny. You get to kick them. But I think we do buy a charge pack. It's like, you know, kind of sucks to pay $400 to recharge 1 ammo in a gun that almost never does anything, but sometimes it does something. I mean, the gun itself only sells for 300, or you could buy it for 300. But, you know, the charge pack is here and a gun is not, so... yeah. Let's take that. There's no one I want to shoot right now. You know, I guess I could shoot the captain next. No, because we've already got him up there. Okay. Anyway, so but give me the ammo. And then give me a smoke grenade. And I mean, is this really good? It holds a lot of ammo. I guess it's fine. Over the kicking, like we have, well, all of our good melee weapons are falling apart, right? I think we should take this and give it to one of the ladies. And International is doing just fine up here. We can even steal from this guy next turn. Again, not as well as Banks is going to, but well enough. And then maybe try to get her down here towards the exit. Seems okay. Anything we should parasite? Probably not, right? But we do know the last safe is here. Unless they've really pulled a fast one and somehow there are only 4 safes. That would be... Wait, have I just counted wrong? Did I forget one of these safes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I counted safes so many... No, this isn't a safe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's better. So the last safe is here. It would be nice if someone could get it. But if not, it's not the end of the world.
Alarm level 2. High caliber weaponry data installed.
Okay, it's time for my last uplink now. Banks, go ahead and use that weak paralyzer, please. And I don't think anyone's in this area. But I think it's well worth using Banks' AP to peek and confirm. In fact, there is someone. Right, of course. I'll just have him pin this guy for a turn, keep him down a bit longer. Like, I don't know, maybe it would be better to sprint to, like, here or something. Yeah, I guess this guy's AP is worth a lot, right? And this guy's down for 7 turns. We're not going to be worried about him 7 turns from now, I think. Is it possible that someone standing here could see this square? No? Not even close. Okay, so we'll put him as aggressively forward as possible. And have Banks circle back around. I guess. She can do that next turn. I want to make sure she has a good peek so that he can maneuver efficiently next turn. Okay, so the pulse drone is probably coming back into the room now. To like here. Oh, you know what? Draco already has a really nice peak. Maybe Banks could head a bit closer to this thing. Or she could even pin this guy. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We are not going to need him 7 turns from now, but like, just in case, right? We don't need Banks to help escort this guy right now, I think. I don't know, we might. Let's just leave her here. Getting through this hallway is a difficult task. Don't think I need this. I don't need the demon database, that's for sure. Don't think I need anything else either. Don't need to turn anything off. Sure, enter. Rude. Yeah, but he's still looking this way, huh? Banks does not have a great weapon to deal with him. Oh, here's a funny thought. I was thinking, how could I distract this guy, right? And like one thing you could obviously do would be toggle this door and then hide like here in Overwatch or something. If you can shoot him when he enters the room, but not when he's standing here. But what if we tossed a hologram up here? Oh no, that like alerts them, doesn't it? Even in their peripheral, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, also Draco could just distract him, right? We could even make, I suppose, a fair bit of progress with this guy. If we tossed a hologram here, so that this space is in cover, and yet he doesn't notice the hologram appearing, then we could run all the way out to here with the prisoner. He would notice all of these movements, of course. But Draco... Maybe Draco should just knock him out, actually. I was thinking Draco would, like, distract him to here or something. I worry, though, that... this guy's, you know, noticing you effect going off next turn. It should notify the corp of both agents that he saw, right? So the prisoner, importantly, would be sort of tagged here, and the prisoner is not so nimble, so it might be tough to get him out of it. Whereas if I just take the chance to KO this guy now, yeah, it costs me one of my Volt Disruptors, but it means it makes it a lot easier to get out of here, doesn't it? I think that's dumb. I think it's better to just, like, use one of my non-disposable, like a renewable resource, like this. Yes, it triggers a demon, but that would be all. Sysadmin's coming by again. I could re-distract him by, like, retaking this power supply. So that's fine if I need to do that. Yeah, I think I should pull this guy up into this room.
Did you see that?
Probably should have moved with Draco first. I guess I'll just not move with Draco then. So we don't get this guy relaying our position to security, right? Oh, by the way, prisoner, you were supposed to take this, please. An Internationale. Ooh, she could distract this guy, I bet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So we could, like, pull him to here.
Did you hear that?
Oh, that's so beautiful. Now he's not going to be looking up this way next turn. Oh my god, I forgot how slow this idiot is. Huh. Right. I think it's fine. I think I'll just leave things as they are here. The Sysadmin, I'll turn around next turn. Well, I'd sort of rather he doesn't witness this bloody happening here. Let's just grab this power supply again. It's not a big deal. Right, just spend 3 power. 2 power. I get 3 per turn, so it's no big investment. And I don't need the rest of it for anything. Except potentially taking this safe. I would like to do that. Oh, you know, I could put Internationale here. No, I won't do that. I want to make sure it's easy to keep this guy busy. Actually... Yeah, let's just stand here. This guy... 1, 2, 3, 4... So I can distract this guy with my sprint or not. And he is the Spec Ops, so I kind of would like to get him pulled out of the action. Remember, this is the corridor my agents want to escape through, but for now, pulling them out of here into here is useful. And then if necessary, Internationale can shoot him, although I think she could do better by just cloaking by or something. You know, we maybe could have used this turn to go pin this guy again. Forgot about that. Yeah, let's distract them both into this room.
Did you hear something?
Hide like here? And then sprint in this area next turn to keep him in here. And get to this cover or something? Seems okay. Well, we put this guy down for long enough that I'm not going to worry about him. Sysadmin, I still really don't want you coming in. Let's take this turret, actually.
Warning, demon installed.
What? Was there a demon on that? Am I stupid? I guess I must be. Okay, we're blindfolded and also blacked out. That's a bit not great. It's a good thing we have Wisp at least.
Yeah, we're having a look. I guess we just imagined it.
Warning, demon installed.
Scary. Demons in Programs Extended are just a little nuts sometimes. Oh, was that Pavis coming? No, it was the Noldron thing. Every time that happens, I'm like, what the heck is that? Okay. So there aren't any guards in this general area. So you can just sprint as far as you can go. Which I'm fairly sure is all the way here. Yes, it says someone's going to be looking, but we're going to fix that with International, right? Sprint to like 1, 2, 3, 4 to like here,
I heard something.
and then I guess it's a little tricky because this Spec Ops has 180 line of sight or peripheral. Well, he has 180 actual line of sight, which means, for example, I was gonna come up here, but of course the Spec Ops will see me when I go to this square, right? And that means he'll. No, I guess his 180 vision doesn't even really matter for that, right? It just means I won't be able to get out into this area for cover at all. This guy's not down for long, obviously. Sort of wish I'd used the paralyzer for him, because I wasn't able to knock him out for very long. So no one will hear him here, so he can just go there. We can start getting Draco in this way, actually, as long as we don't need him to help out here, which I think is true. Now, this has no armor piercing, but it's still, like, kind of cool. And I could install it in Banks en passant as she goes by. Yeah, I mean, International's situation is slightly sticky. It might be the kind of thing I would use a cloaking rig to get out of, since it's only 20 bucks. Ah. What if I make this the square he's distracted to? I guess that's still not amazing. because he'll be looking northwest and he'll see this square, which is the one I want to use to escape. But I don't necessarily want to escape right away anyway. Is that really any better than this square, though? No, right? Let's just go here.
What was that?
Can't peek. So Banks maybe is actually just going to pin this guy. That seems prudent. And Draco's going to go grab the last save. Sadly, because he is both blindfolded and blacked out, he can't even peek to see that the safe is there, but I trust that it is. So I'm going to drag him this way, because I can pin him, basically, but also his his investigation point is going to be the place he was knocked out, which is here. So if I drag him this way, I know he's going to run that way, which is beneficial. I wonder, can I toss these out of my line of sight? I guess not. Good to know. Now she's the one with the real paralyzer, so I mean, I wouldn't like to waste an ammo on him. On the other hand, he hasn't been searched. It might not be so bad. But like using a disposable cloaking rig is in some sense cheaper. It costs only 20 bucks. I gain only 20 bucks by selling it, whereas the chargeback costs like 400 to buy. But I have money, and I don't have disposable cloaking rigs, so I might wish to save it. I don't think that makes sense, though. I think I should just treat money as like free at this point. Oh wait, there's a wallet. Can I do something with that? I don't think so, actually, right? I guess if I had thought about it, a wallet thrown here would actually work. I guess it still would if I could reach. Oh, she can't.
What?
Okay. So it doesn't light up in white, but you are allowed to target there. Now she can frisk him from behind. Open the door, triggering an alarm. Oh no. Let's parasite this. Because the firewalls are about to go up, which means this will have 3. And I kind of want to be able to hack this next turn to keep the sysadmin in this room after I'm done flailing the safe here. So I'm spending 2 firewalls now to lower this to just 1. To keep it at 1, basically. No one should be coming by, but in case they do.
What? What the? Nothing.
Okay, we're checking things out around here. I guess our imagination's just getting the best of us.
Why did they both say one? That confuses me. Oh yeah, knight. Okay, I guess I could have fought on that one. That would have been a good use for a couple hash keys for sure. Draco should probably sprint here to get this guy's attention into this room. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Did you hear that?
So that he's not cluttering up this area when I perhaps try to duck through this way. It's only one more turn on the lockdown, so I think I'll try to avoid opening any doors right now. Oh, blowfish, huh? Oh, okay.
Warning, ding installed.
2. Not bad. Oh, I'm a bit annoyed he only makes it to here. This maybe didn't work out as well as I'd hoped. It's going to slow down Draco. Obviously, the prisoner is the bigger difficulty. I'd like to get him here if I can. There are multiple problems with that, though. First of all, we go through a door. Second, we make noise that this guy hears. Maybe just putting him here is actually pretty sweet. Or even here if we're going to redistract the Sysadmin. But I guess we're not necessarily. Draco doesn't have an efficient way to take this guy down. So I think he's just going to sit here and wait it out. I think I quite like hiding here, actually. Anywhere over here, the Sysadmin should spot him, which I don't want. Yeah. Let's try that. One, two, three. So they'll both hear me here. I don't really want them there. Here would be better. So sprint that far then. Or even this far? Maybe not. I guess I could get all the way here. The Spec Ops guy will see me sneaking up on him, of course, so he'll be redistracted to this square pretty much no matter what I do. Ah, so I don't want to put a solid wall of them here, right? 1, 2, 3... Here then? Distracting the assault to here and then hiding from the Spec Ops here, I guess, works. If I do that, I'll have 10 AP left. 1.5, 2, 3, 5, 6.5. 9.5. I won't be able to get to safety if I do that. So I guess I could just not redistract the assault. I could let him come out here. Is that okay with Banks? I guess it should be okay. I want, though, to move this guy up here so that when he wakes up, he'll be facing northeast instead of facing southwest the way I've been dragging him. Can Banks afford to do a big sprint? I think so. She can just follow the same path this guy took, right? So drop him off here. She gets plenty far. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this would be safe, but we don't want to go there. This is where we want to go. Now we know we can afford to let that assault loose on the world. Come down here to get this guy, and then... Ooh, actually, that takes more than half of my moves. Isn't the Spec Ops tagged? Why can't I see what he's doing? That's weird. Surely he's not stationary. Huh. I think I have to wait it out. I don't know what this guy's doing, and I can't control it to get my wallet back. It looks like he's standing still, and I don't understand why. So I'm not going to mess with it. I will ambush in case for some crazy reason he comes up here, but he shouldn't. Ah, yes, this isn't man, huh? I don't really want you here. I'm not thrilled about spending a bunch of power sending you away. But if I take this, it distracts him for multiple turns. Because he turns around, and I think he gets it this turn, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Yes, he gets back there this turn and fixes it. And then he comes back here. But then 2 turns from now, this finishes, and he's like, oh, I better check that out. So, yeah, let's take this. We still haven't searched him, huh? Maybe I should have let him come by. We haven't even searched him with a scrub like International. That's a surprise. Sort of thought he would have stumbled into my traps eventually. Not traps exactly, but you know, my sphere of influence. He's still investigating there for some reason.
What hit me?
Now I can just put him here. Good. Or, I mean, here and then 1, 2, 3, 4.5, 5.5. It's not exactly safety. Is it? No. Well, they only get a 180-degree peak, right? So I don't think he would notice me if he were standing here and looking this way. And if he does, like, it's not even the end of the world. Huh. The sysadmin... No, who is this? The assault. He's gonna spot... No, this guy just woke up, actually. So there is no body to find. And this guy won't see the assault to notify him. He's just gonna run up here and super slow. Okay, that's fine. I don't care about him. Yeah, let's just distract him to here. And then back to cover. Now he's easy enough to steal from. I'm realizing now I didn't even want this camera, because I want the sysadmin coming down to where Banks is next turn. So after this goes off, I'm gonna like take this shock mine or something stupid like that. Maybe should have sprinted with this guy before doing anything funny. I guess I still can, because no one's gonna hear it, right? Except this guy, who I can always redistract. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so he would hear these 2 squares, but not this one.
Hold on. Did you hear something?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just double checking. We can take that corner. Oh, I forgot about that thing. It's gotten rather big, hasn't it? That would have been a pretty funny way to die. Walking into it because I can't see it. And I can't tell how many firewalls it has on the map. Okay, sure. This guy hasn't been expertly searched, huh?
Hey, did you see that?
Still not allowed to peek, but I'm fairly sure no one's looking up here. Wait, what's on the ground? Oh, the pass card. Sure. No loot. Okay. Oh, I maybe should have sprinted with Draco so I could... No, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I should have had Banks open the door, even though he would notice this side of the door. And then Draco sprint up here. Because this is the square I wanted this guy to get to. Oh well. It's not a huge deal. Let's put Banks out here where she can get close to the sysadmin in a bit. May as well ambush here. Again, it shouldn't matter.
I must be jumpy tonight.
Investigating the area. I'm just a little twitchy today.
Two wallets? Oh, I guess he had one and I also gave him one to pick up? Sure. That one's not really there anymore.
Did you see that?
One, two, three, 4, 5. So running into this room is safe.
I heard something.
1, 2, 5, 8. So he can get to here. Sadly, Banks can't easily knock him out from there. So I guess she needs to hide this way so she can get behind him. And then we need to attract him to this shock mine.
Warning.
I was gonna say, and finally we can peek, but okay, that agent can't peek. I think just tucking International away here should be as good as anything. Seems good. On our way to our first perfect and also uncomplicated
was
mission
nothing.
in some time.
Okay, we're checking things out around here. Yeah, nothing here.
Not perfect. I had to steal from guards with some imperfect agents, I guess. Alright, that guy's up. As predicted, we don't care about him. Don't want to sprint, it would get like this guy's attention. So we'll just do this.
What?
Goodness. Well, I'm happy to have the charge pack. I was like, you know, when I had Draco use the charge pack on his thing already, I was a little bit like, oh, what if I get a small one? I'd rather recharge it with that. And that's still true. Now I don't have anything that I want to charge up, right? So I kind of wasted my charge pack by using a big one instead of a small one. Oh well. Alright, let's drop some stuff for a sec. Oh wait, that's not how this works. If you pick that back up, you get even more encumbered. But I just want to put this in banks now.
Augment installed.
Now Draco can carry this, and Banks can pick all this stuff back up. Okay. Oh, you're gonna come back through here, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not ideal. I guess we have a smoke grenade, but it uses ammo. I'd hate to use up ammo on that. Or a charge on my Volt Disruptor. And yet, I don't see a good way to distract this guy, in fact. Well, I wonder if it could be worth using some resources to get him to walk onto that laser grid and kill him. Get Draco an upgrade. I don't know what resources I would use for that purpose, but perhaps something. I mean, in a few turns, actually, Banks could shoot somebody with the demon gun. So maybe that's what I want to do. Just beam this guy out, leave the keycard behind just in case. And plan with Banks to shoot somebody. I don't really care who. And then drop him off in this kill zone here. I wonder, do shock mines have the same behavior as these things, where if you like if you're dragging an enemy onto them, they don't blow up? Because you can't, for example, if you've taken over a shock mine, you can't resupply it with power the same way you can a power supply. But I wonder if they're the same, like, because guards can walk by them, no problem. I'm guessing not. But it would be kind of interesting. I mean, you know, maybe we could use a charge on, or, you know, a usage of this thing to get the sysadmin in here. And that way I'm getting double... Oh, I would have to actually... No, I could put the body here. I can get 2 kills. Right, 1 for free with Banks' demon gun, and then 1 at the cost of a charge on my Volt Disruptor. I think that's okay. But I don't have a lot of good weapons once that's gone. And this one is pretty strong. I think I'd rather this have one more charge than Draco have an upgrade, actually. Okay. Well. Now the Spec Ops is finally going back to his normal patrol from here to here. Very funny.
What?
What did he notice?
Investigating the area. I must be jumping in.
What? Why didn't he still come down here? That's an assault, right? So he doesn't see that far? Oh, no, it's not. Oh, it is. Oh my gosh. I didn't know he could see that far. Okay, we could be in a little trouble. Because I can't move my agents right now, right? And they're suddenly, like, this guy's going to notice Draco? Well, okay, fine. I guess I am going to use a charge on this thing then. And he's the only one who's going to notice us. The other two are getting down here, but they're not going to see anything. This one doesn't make any noise, right? Not that it matters a lot. Okay. I think International should be over here, maybe, keeping this guy busy. Really? No one sees this door, huh? Fine. I guess I'll open it. For some nice juicy peeks. I think next turn I can... No, 2 turns from now I can shoot someone. Okay. Oh, I should be parasiting this mine, actually.
Looking around. Guess it was nothing.
Everyone's acting weird. This assault didn't do what he said he was going to do.
Investigate.
Oh! This guy shouted at him, I see. Not shouted, but did the communicative guards thing. Okay. So, we have Draco sprint 1, 2, 3 to here. I can't get him to go there, sadly, because he would hear me on this square as well. And I can't get this far and then unsprint unless I had 15 power, which I don't. So just get him onto this tile.
I think I heard something.
And then Banks, with her big, beefy muscles, is going to get this guy out of sight, please. Yeah, this should work. The plan being to drag him to this square next turn. And then turn on the gas. Now, I don't want this assault mucking everything up. By hearing Banks sprinting around. So... Oh. I screwed it up already. It's the assault I need to distract, not this guy. So opening the door doesn't help. I needed to make a noise. Alright, I mean, if the assault hears me, who cares? That's my opinion. I did ruin my nice peek, though. I think he's gonna investigate on the spot, though, right? Again? And then switch into hunting mode? And that gives me enough time. Oh, this is secured. No, hang on. What? Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, the power core is protecting me from hacking this. So there's just no way I can get this shock mine any smaller. That's whatever, I guess. Alright. And you know, if anyone does hear Banks, then International can just sprint from here and distract them. She should have done it this turn instead, but next turn is going to be fine as well. It's going to be alarm level 5 before you know it. Oh my god, did you shout at the stupid sysadmin?
Investigating area.
God, I hate you so much.
Guess it was nothing.
I guess we're not getting the sysadmin this turn. Or this mission, really. He still wants to go here, I guess. But I think he's wrong. I think he's going to change his mind. I'm just taking the one body I can get.
Alarm level 5. Enforcers deployed. They will be your death.
Ah!
Great. I mean, is Anarchy what I would have picked? Maybe. It doesn't seem bad anyway. No one should be coming in here, but just in case, I'll leave Banks on the other side of the door. I don't want her out in the open in this room.
We're investigating the scene.
Alright, and we're out of here. We got a few decent items at the shop, and we had fun playing around with Blackout.
I'm disappointed that our people weren't down there, but at least we got paid. Keep looking, operator.
Yeah, you think you're disappointed. The money you get from the prisoner is like nothing. I mean, it's 1,000 credits, great, but I don't need 1,000 credits. I need an agent. Anyway, that's all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.